me show you what are the configuration already available here. So on my SA, on every interface I have .10 IP. Here .10, .10, .10, .10. So here if we have 10, 11, 11, 0 network, then most probably it will have 10, 11, 11, 10. On Z02 interface, it will have 192.168.3.10. On yeah, till now they are in use, but most of they are now doing right. But what happens, because it has good capability of handling VPNs, and people just use this for handling VPN and other things, and also it has good functionality towards firewalling as well. So it has good capability of doing routing, doing netting, doing and handling VPN. They are powerful devices. So people are still using, but they are getting migrated slowly, right? So very soon, I think Cisco is going to close this. Still, this is in the market. Again, if this is in the market, this gives good understanding if you want to go for Cisco FTD. So if you understand what is the CLI, so most probably you are going to understand FTD in well manner. So even starting for any firewall, if you have, for example, CLI configuration, so start from here. So here we have .10, .10, .10, as this is visible here on the screen. I think screen is clear, right? Hmm. And on router one, let me show you what is the configuration. Most of the configuration are already saved here. I don't think it's visible to you. No? You can see. Let me make the screen more bigger. It's not getting this. So see, here. So IP interface brief. We have 10, 11, 11, 1 IP. We have on loopback, that is 10, 1, 1, 1. So here we have loopback 10, 1, 1, 1. Here 10, 4, 4, 4. 10, 3, 3, 3. Here we have 10, 2, 2, 2. Loopback, just for different reasons. Okay. And link between this ASA firewall gig 01 and R1, we have 10, 11, 11, 0 network. Here 192.168.4.0, here 192.168.3.0, here 192.1.20.0. Making sense? So what is the things more configured on R1? Let me show you routing table. It has one default route. It is heading towards my gateway. Who is gateway? ASA firewall is the gateway, and this is the IP which is configured there. Right? Same type, similar. We have on R2. We have two additional loopback here. Show IP interface brief. It has 10 to 2. Apart from, we have two more, 199 and 200 on R2. This is outside. Again, the same thing. Inside, outside. DMZ4, DMZ3. Similar to the 40 gig. So this was the topology we used there, right? And here is also one default route heading towards my gateway, which is 20.10. This interface similar on R3 and R4. Let's go to SM. This is the ASA first screen. It works similar to that. Enable, see, same command will run here. Similar to, this is user exec mode, this greater than sign. As I will click on enable, it will ask for password. See, it is asking for password. There is no password. Enter, no password. This is blank. Similar to FortiGate. FortiGate also asks for the password, and you will enter. Then there is no password required. But that asks for changing the password because we will take their GUI access, right? But it is not going to ask us any password here. See, no password is required there, isn't it? And now, right now, I'm in route name privilege exec mode. Let me go to configure terminal. Now again it will ask for what? What it is saying? It is saying, would you like to enable anonymous error reporting to help improve the product? We will not do anything. I will click on enter simply. It is not going to do anything. Now I'm on global configuration. See, similar to the Cisco router. Till here, no, nothing is changed, right? And why I'm telling this? Because it has similarity. Now let's go and check the how to check interface status. What is the command in Cisco router? Show IP interface brief, right? That is the command in Cisco router. Show IP interface brief, isn't it? But that command is not available here. Now, two questions can come here. First, can we run such commands in global configuration mode? Because if you want to run show command, then we should have in either in privilege exec mode. Otherwise, we'll have to use do here in front of show, right? Isn't it? So let's try using that. I'm here and putting show IP interface brief. Still this command is not working. So if you want to check the status of your interfaces, so this command will not work. There is another command, show interface IP brief. Just this is the difference. As you will click, it will be showing you the interface. Making sense? Little tweaking. Show IP interface brief here, that is show interface IP brief, and there is no such requirement to run command in privilege exec mode. Even in any mode, if you want to run that command, it will work. No need to use do. Making sense? So this is two things. And how to see routing table in Cisco router? Show, just like it will be do show IP route, right? But that command will not work here. Let's try another, show IP route. It will also not work. Show command is to see the routing table. Command is show route. What is the command? Show route. See, now this is the routing table opening. And what is the command? That is show route. Even this command can be run in here as well. Show route. Even it does not care about the whatever mode you are right now, right? If you are at your exec mode, or you are at your global configuration, but it has, for example, here it will not work. User mode it will not work. So minimum requirement, you should be in privilege exec to run those commands, or if you are somewhere, for example, global configuration, even those commands will work. And command is show route to see the routing table. Making sense? So what is the measure? Not so much changes are there. Whenever you are doing configuration, most probably they just removed IP from that configuration. That's it. So for example, to see the routing table, there is the command in Cisco routers, show IP route. So they just remove the IP, show route. So how do we do configuration of access list? We will put their IP access list. Here they will not ask for the IP. They will directly allow you to just go and click I access list, and they will start creating. No, no, that is totally that. There you will do from GUI, right? In firepower you will not get any CLI access apart from just doing the initial configuration like giving IP to your interfaces. After that everything you are going to do using GUI. All right, but here something, for example, if you have understanding about how Cisco works, right? So whenever you are deploying anything on GUI, even in FTD, in your FTD using FMC, whatever, so sometimes they give you the preview of that code, what are going to execute if you are doing some configuration there. Before applying that, you can preview that. If you have understanding of Cisco ASA, then you can understand, okay, here is the mistake, right? And using that code you can understand, okay, here's some mistake I made, so let me fix that, then I should go for the real deployment. Making sense till here? Okay, I think, right? Let's do the configuration now on this interface, this every interface. So second question, what is the requirement if this inside user want to go on outside? So in normal firewall, or just I have one question. If in between here we have FortiGate firewall, so most probably we are going to create one firewall policy there, right? To allow inside traffic to go outside, isn't it? So here is not that particular requirement, right? Here is something else which is controlling the traffic. That is called security level. What is that? Security level, which has higher security level, that will be considered as safe, right? And which doesn't have much security level, as the less security level you are configuring some interface, those traffic will not be considered as trusted, right? Higher security level means trusted traffic, lower means untrusted. So most probably we will have on outside zero, most probably we are going to give here zero security level, right? What we will configure here as a security level? Zero. Here we are going to configure, sorry, here we will going to configure as security level 100, because this is inside. Here for example 50, these are the DMZ, or again you also can give whatever you want to give, but at least more than your outside one, everywhere for your internal resources. Making sense? No issue. Just let me show you here. Let's do interface configuration. Okay. So how you do on the normal Cisco routers? If you are comparing from Cisco routers, then you are going to understand it very easy. Okay. So let's configure this one which is inside. This is G01, right? So how you do there? Similar. Nothing is changed. Interface G0. No shut is still same. IP address. Let's give IP address 10.11.11.10. 255.255.255.0. All right, click enter. After that we have to give two things. First, remember on FortiGate firewall we were using their alias. Remember aliases we were using there, and every time that alias was showing there. So here we will use Nameif. What? Nameif means alias, for example. So this is inside, and this inside is not just a name not just a name. If it is connected to something else as well, and what is that? That is security level, which I was telling right now. So as I will put here name if inside, what it will do, it will automatically check if this is inside. In any case, for example, this is totally in caps, INSID, everything is in capital letter, or I is in capital letter, or whatever combination you are matching, but that should be inside. So what it will do, it will go there on this interface, that is interface Z0 by 1, and set security level as 100. So we don't need to go there to give the security level. Why? Because this is predefined there. All right. And apart from inside, if you are giving any interface as a alias name, anything, security level, it is going to set 0. Making sense now? So for inside, what it is saying? It is saying info security level for inside set to 100 by default. Why? This is by default setting is there. Means if you have any fresh interface, till now you did not configure anything like inside. So as you will go on any interface and you put the name if as inside, by default it is going to set 100 security level. Making sense? All right. How you will validate this? Show name if, and it will be showing you. EKBT Ethernet 0 inside security level is 100. Making sense? Hmm? Good. And this is inside is unique in your this machine, means one name if means only one. This is unique. Why? Because you are going to use this name if instead of this interface for every type of configuration going on. It will not be used there, that is G0 by 1. Instead of we will use this inside, that means now firewall will understand, okay, you are trying to say G0 by 1. That's why it is unique in this particular system. Making sense? Till here, okay? Let's, so how many things we have seen here? Two more things. First, name if, will have to give name, and you already know what is name if, just type of aliases, but condition is here, it should be unique throughout your system. Second, name if, after that you have to give security label. For example, you want to give security label manually, then put here security label and put here value, any value between 0 to 100, starting from 0 and will go to 100. 100 means trusted and 0 means untrusted. Till here, okay? Hmm? because because I was thought something else, but that is coming in reverse mode now. No issue. So no, I'm getting, but I'm not able to relate. I'm not completely agree with your point. That's why I'm saying. Good. Okay. So where were I? Yeah. So let's go and configure other interface like Z0 by 0 interface, G0 by 0, no shut, IP address, because this is outside, so I'm going to give here like take 192.1.20.10. One good thing is here, if you are directly going and putting IP and not putting the subnet mask, and that IP belong to some classful network, that is class C, so you don't need to give any subnet mask there. It will by default understand that. And yes, this is definitely this is a firewall name if, right? And this is outside. As I will put outside, it is despite inside everyone will have security level as 0. As I will put names outside, I don't need to put now security level to 0. Definitely it is by default setting that. Only inside will have first time on any interface. Means first time means what? If you are opening this brand new and on any interface, if you are putting name if as inside, that interface for first time will become 100 security level. That's it. Mm-hmm. Lamp, there will be 0. Any name you will put, that will give you 0. All right. So if you want to tweak, if you want to change the security level, then you just go here and put this command. So I'm putting just like that. Otherwise, we don't need to. That's it for the second interface. Interface G0 by 2, no shut, IP address 192, no G0 by 2 is DMZ3, 168.1, sorry, 3.10. Even we can also put here description just like in Cisco router we do. I connected to DMZ3 and secure. See here, I'm putting name if again. Name if this is DMZ3. Setting set to 0 by default. All right. Now here I have to put security level. I'm planning to put here 50. Interface G0 by 3. No shut. IP address 192.168.4.10. Name if C4 security level show route. We have so many here, just like we see here. See, now it is started showing here name. It is not showing any interface here. Interface ID it is not showing. Apart from that, it is showing inside DMZ3 outside. So this is again wonderful thing if you compare from Cisco routers, right? Again, in behind there is Cisco router engine is working in ASA, but it does have firewalling functionality and capability as well. That's why it is working almost similar. Commands are also matching. Show interface IP brief. See, just like that. Here it is showing like interface. Show interface IP. Incomplete. We have only brief. Till here, okay. Let's check the connectivity if they are able to ping to each other. Not each other. To its directly connected devices. Ping, no change, just go and ping 192.168.3.3. Let's check if it's going to ping. Not able to ping. Oh, why? Let me check. I think it should be. Show IP interface brief. It is up. Ping 192.168.3.10. Okay. What is the issue? I think there is some issue. Yes. Again going and shutting down. Ping. Not going. I think issue is from here. Yes. G0 show interface IP brief. 11.10, 191.20.10. Let me ping others. 192.1. Issue is here. Let me restart this. Okay. On G0, 0 by 1, G0 by 1, 10, 11. That is good. 192.163. I think issue is here. No. I have there already available. I will copy and paste. It will be coming up fast. See here all the configurations already. Interface kick 0 by 1 inside level 100 like this. Outside level 0 20.10. Shut. Sometimes it gives such issues. So it's working now. Ping 192.168.4.4. It's working. Ping 192.1.20.2. 10.11.11.1. Oh, so his configuration is working. All right. So what next? Can I ping to from R1 to R2? Yes, we can ping. Why? Yes. So what is the rule? Let me tell you about the rules. Analyzing default traffic flow through the ASA firewall. Let's not read it down before. Let's understand how it is going. So for example, I am going from R1 to R2, from R1 this where to here. So will I be able to go there? Here we should have one thing. What is that? One default route heading towards my outside, like similar we do in every situation. So let's go on the route. How you will go and give route? We'll do the routing here. Command is route. After this, that exit interface. Who is the exit interface to go outside? This interface gig00. And what is the name of this interface? Outside. I will put here outside. After that, I will put, for example, I want to put default route, so I will put here 0000, isn't it? 0000. All right. And next, who will be the gateway? Exit interface and gateway both we give, right? Remember, in the normal cases, I put exit interface. After that, you'll have to put the gateway. Making sense? We do in the normal firewalls as well, isn't it? Sorry? Oh no. That is 40 gate. Even in FTD we do like the same. All right. Route outside just like that. So who is the gateway here? That is 192.1.20.2. That's it. All right. And instead of 0000, we can put 0 then 0. 10 equal to 0000 here as well. So if I am going to my R1 and want to ping, I want Cisco. Here is R1. Ping 192.1.20.2. Most probably I will not have access to go outside. See, but why? There is a concept behind. So traffic is going outside. See, why? Because traffic from high security level to low security level, all traffic are allowed. What does that mean? Means if it has 100 security level, it wants to go on some security level where that is lesser than this. So all the traffic from high security zone to high security level to low security level is by default allowed, all the traffic. But TCP and UDP traffic will be inspected. Inspected means what? Inspected means their connection, stateful connection entry will be there in the ASA firewall table, connection table. Making sense? So what is happening here? This traffic is going till R2, but in returning, what is happening here? Understand there, sir. This traffic is going from here and crossing this firewall and reaching to R2. All right. When it is returning back and coming here on Z00 interface, now this firewall is checking, okay, because that traffic is coming from where? From low security level to high, it wants to go on, intent is to go in high one. So what next? It will check, okay, let me check if there is any entry in the connection table. It is going there and checking, okay, no entry is found. Why? Because this is ICMP and this doesn't come under TCP and UDP. So it will say, okay, so it will go and check, okay, is there any ACL is applied. Why? Because this is the default behavior. If you want to tweak the behavior, then you can tweak. How you can tweak? You just go there and apply ACL. If you will go here and apply ACL, and you will say, okay, listen, if any traffic is coming from outside, want to go inside, means if any traffic is coming from low security level and trying to go on high security level, to do what? Allow that traffic to go. And for what network? For this network. So we are going to do that and see that. But this is not going there. If I am saying TCP is allowed and TCP will be inspected, let's see if TCP is working or not. How can we say? How can we see? We have configuration already available here on the VTY 0 interface, 0 to 4. Like Telnet is already configured. So let's go on R1 and let me take now Telnet this way. 192.1.20.2. See, ping was not going, but telnet is going. Because this ping is also going, but not returning back. Here, this is getting dropped. Telnet uses TCP, right? No, it will not come. Why? Low security level to high security level traffic is blocked. Default behavior of ASA. You got it? From high to low, it is allowing all the traffic, but TCP and UDP will be inspected. Means they will be available in AS's connection table. Let's see. Stateful connection. Remember, show con. See, now what it is saying? It is saying, and it will create connection table entry for reversing traffic. So at the time of returning, it is going to check, okay, 192.120.2, it is coming from 23 port, and it is going to 10.11.11.1. This was the port where it is trying to go. This is on the basis of when this traffic was going through. So it created reverse of that and put in the connection table. So at the time of returning, it is going to check. Oh, it was so nice and smooth. So it is going to check and understand what I made here. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. And it can make the decision. Making sense, sir? Getting it or not? So if you are saying from R2, let's see if R2 is able to come. Go to R2, telnet 10.11.11.1. See, it is just showing here trying, not able to access. All right. Why? Because of the security level. All right. So if now what is the condition? If we want to access that, we want to also ping that R2 and trying that, okay, saying let it come in. So how can we tweak that? We just need to go on the SA and we can apply there what? We can apply here one ACL, which is saying, okay, if any returning traffic is coming, which is not initiated from high security level, but it is no, sorry, but any traffic is coming from low security level and trying to go in the high security level, but that traffic was initiated from inside, means that should be allowed using ACL. I will show you all later. Next, go to here and here. See, it has 50 security level, it has also 50 security level, means they are same to same. So let's see what they are, how they are acting by default. So first go on R3, and again I'm not going to use here ping. I'm even we can use ping 192.168.4.4. Ping is not working. Means this is ICMP, it is not working. Okay. Let's go and check Telnet. It is again not working. They are in the same security level. So conclusion is same security level devices will not be able to communicate. Means if on your two interfaces you have same security level set, they both will not be able to communicate with each other. But we can allow by this is the by default behavior. If you want to allow, then we can. I'm telling about the default behavior. Yes, and TCP and UDP will be inspected. This is we are discussing about the default behavior of ASA firewall. So if you are just opening your firewall and just doing initial configuration, you are not applied any ACL there. So it will act like this, which I'm telling you right now. All right. So if you want to allow them, you can allow them. For example, you want R3 and R4 should be doing ping and other connectivity, then we can allow that. Why? Because they are in the same security level. So how we will do that? Go to SA firewall. Let me do it and show you how you will be doing that. Simple command. Same security traffic permit inter interface. What does this command mean? If you have same security traffic, right? Same security means same security level traffic. Permit that if they are going from one network to another network, means inter area if you are traveling. All right. As I will put here, and if I'm going to R3 and I'm trying to take telnet, I'll be able to see. Even I can ping. Even all the traffic is now allowed. If you have same, it happens in what scenario it happens. For example, you have here one server and there is also one server. You don't want to put any type of interruption if they are doing communication with each other. So go and put all those servers in the same security level and allow this command. Or for example, there are two different departments, right? But after some time they get separated, but you have common device which is handling their traffic for the security purposes. So you can just go there and put in the same security level and remove this command. So they will not be able to reach with each other. Apart from this, firewall will be helping them to go outside. For example, from here to here, from here to here. This could be the scenario. All right. So if I'm going and pinging this, so it will work. So I need to put do in front of. See, now it's working. All right, sir. So this was the I did tweak here, right? Okay. This was through traffic. Till here, any question? This was through traffic. So what is the high to low? This traffic is allowed by default. Any TCP UDP traffic is inspected by default. Inspection creates an entry in the state connection table allowing return traffic. Same we discussed, right? And what about the low to high? Which one? In the case of ping? That was not return traffic. That was return traffic, right? Yes. Because it inspect only for TCP or and UDP by default. It does inspection for TCP and UDP because that was ICMP. So yeah, it will work. If from R1 I'm trying to telnet R2, then it will work. I've shown you it was working. Yeah, 3, 4. Yeah, that was different. Which one? I've shown you. Want to ping? First reason. High to low. The traffic is going to high to low. High to low, everything is allowed. But there is one condition. By default, TCP and UDP traffic will be inspected. Means their stateful connection table entry will be maintained. What does that mean? That means if any traffic, this high device, high security level device is initiating from here and going on outside, and that traffic is related to TCP or UDP, that will be created here entry for at the time of returning. Because there was entry, it will be allowed to come inside. But despite that TCP and UDP, if any traffic he is creating, he is initiating from inside, that will not be allowed by default. But we can change the behavior. How? By applying ACL, right? Implicitly that is not allowed, but explicitly we can allow that. All right. Now it's clear, which I have shown you. If you again, I'm showing you. Ping 192.1.20. See, ping is not working, but I can show you one thing. I am going here. See, go to R2 and debug ICMP. debug IP ICMP. See now. I'm again creating here from R1, go to R2 for see ICMP echo reply sent source 20.2 destination 10.11.11.1 means it is sending reply, but where it is getting dropped here. Why it is getting dropped? Because it doesn't have any connection entry here. All right, clear? Let's read it again. Low to high, this traffic is blocked by default. If traffic hits on the interface and it is destined towards an IP on a higher interface, the firewall checks the connection table first. If an entry matches, then good. If the entry matches in the connection table, then what it will do? Then traffic is allowed. If there is no entry in the connection table, the firewall will check the ACL on the interface. The ACL makes an exception to the default rule of blocking low to high traffic. If there is no matching entry in the ACL, the traffic is blocked. Till here, okay, I think. Same thing we have seen, right? That is mentioned here in the written. And what is the about the same to same? We already know. Same to same security label by default will be blocked. We can allow that. Either that now here is a twist. Same to same, either that will be blocked or that will be allowed. Either all the traffic will be blocked, either all the traffic will be allowed. This is the condition for the same to same. By default, they will be blocked. But if you are allowing, means all the traffic will be allowed. And by default, they are all the traffic blocked. This is the default behavior. And what is the default behavior of two traffic? So in two traffic, we have only one behavior. You can ping your firewall from anywhere. From anywhere. On any interface you can ping. For example, from R2 I can ping, from R4, from R3, from R1. Despite that, we cannot do anything. For example, you want to take Telnet or you want to take SSH. So that is the service which you need to enable here on your FortiGate firewall. Only then it will work. So let's see first if ping is working or not. So let's go. If it's getting recorded, yeah. Go to R1 first. Ping its gateway, which is 10.11.11.10. Yeah, it's able to ping. Go to R2. Ping 10 dot not 10 192.1.20.10. It's able to ping. Go to R3. Go to R3 and ping 192.168.3.10. See, from everywhere I'm able to ping to my firewall. I mean to say, yes, sorry, 192. Sorry, what? No, ping is allowed only. This is also able to ping. Yes, in every firewall even you can ping. By default they are allowed in every firewall. I'm saying. If you want to block, then you need to block. You can ping your firewall from anywhere, isn't it? Tell me. No, no. Why you will ping management interface? Yeah, you can ping. If you are not able to ping, then how will you take access for your? How you will manage your then firewall? People allow ping to check the connectivity, right? If you are allowing to check the connectivity using ping, that is good. If you are allowing that using the telnet or using the CSSS, that is also good. Try to do that. Or trace route also people use. Again, in the backend of trace route, there is ICMP working. So they are almost similar, right? Only the few functions and behavior are different. That's it, isn't it? So let's go here and tweak something. And what is that? So now we have one one requirement. What is that? Allow R2. See here, allow R2. R2 means this particular outside to telnet into here 10 11 11 1. Just create ACL. Firewall policy is also ACL, right? So we are going to do the same. What is the condition? We are saying, okay, ask this person to take telnet of R1 and R2 can take telnet of R3 as well. So how we are going to do that? Now we are going to tweak that. By default behavior we are going to change. By default it is not allowed to come inside. Even for any traffic he is not allowed. Why? Because it has what? It has lowest security level among all the nodes we connected, right? So he is outside. He is outsider. Not DMZ, not inside. So let's go on ASA firewall and let's change the behavior which is by default. And how we will change that? Go here and say what? Say access list. I am putting here, for example, ACL outbound, or you can say outside, no issue. Till here, and what I will say? I will say permit. See here, access list ACL outside. This is the name. This is a name, just like we give in normal ACL we create in our Cisco routers. Permit. After that, see what it is asking. Host name match based on the destination network address and inter protocol number. So many things we have here. So what we want to allow from there? Telnet works on TCP. So selected TCP here. After that, what is it asking? It is asking, okay, source IP address. Give me source IP address. And apart from that, so many things are here. On the basis of users and users group, so many things are there. TCP, I am saying any, means we don't know who is sitting on internet. So we are saying, okay, any, and if he is going to where? If he is going to my 10.11.11.0 network. One thing here is additional. We use in ACL wildcard mask, remember? But here we will use normal mask. And we are going to say here equal to 23 because condition was allow only telnet. I put enter. Now same thing I am going to give here for my DMZ. Not understanding things? Will it work directly now because I applied? No. What happened in the ACL case? We need to apply on interfaces as well. So how we will do that? Access group, right? Same, that is ACL outside, and what next? In, direction in. If traffic is coming in, and on interface, what is the interface we have? Outside. If on my outside interface, which is G00, if traffic is coming that is inbound, in means inbound traffic, then do what? I applied on that. That means if traffic will be hitting on that, then this particular ACL outside is getting hit and this particular condition will be checked. And if they are met, means they are allowed. So most probably now I should be able to telnet my R1. Earlier I was not able to do. So let's go and see on R2 telnet 10.11.11.1. See, I got the access despite I am coming from low security level to the high security level. Why I am coming here? Because of that ACL matches. How can we check if ACL getting matched? This is the benefit. See, show access list. It will be showing. Hit count is 1, and that is for it. By default will take extended, right? Despite I did not put that there. 10, 11, 11, 0, getting hit. Let's go and check from R2 to my DMG3. I got access. This is R3. So this was the first requirement. We were able to do that. But ping will not work still. Only the required things we are doing here. Okay. So this is the command which we run there. See. Requirement number 2, allow the inside network. Inside network, our inside local area network, we can say, to ping towards any network on the outside of the ASC. Means it definitely we are going there and allowing, okay, anything coming from inside in trying to go on internet, allow them. We want to give these persons to internet access. If for example I have here internet connectivity, even this can ping to Google as well, isn't it? So let's go. How we will go give that? This is the question. It is asking, see, it is asking only to ping towards any network. This is the condition. It is asking for ping only, not HTTPS, HTTPS. HTTP and HTTPS are already by default allowed because they come under TCP. So again, we will. Mhm. Yes, yes. Instead of IP, we will do there. I see. IP will include everything then, no? If you are going to put there IP protocol means if, definitely on the firewall we are not going to do that. Yes. So we just need to create what? If you want to change the default behavior, apply ACL. This is the thumb rule. So what you will do here? Go on ASA and create another ACL. And what ACL will be that? Access list ACL in inside, right? And what we are saying? Permit ICMP, isn't it? For where? From in to out. But they are, yes, correct. So means we don't need to create from into out even. That is already going, right? So we can put some policy, some ACL on the outbound interface, and there we are allowing, okay, if any traffic is coming, that is echo reply, allow that. Yes, that is good. So what we are going to do here? Sorry. Access list, same access list we are going to use. This one, right? And what next? And we'll say permit ICMP any, right? And if it's coming to where 10.11.11.0 255.255.255.0, right? And if that is the echo reply, isn't it? That is by default allowed. You got it or not? Let's check if it's going on. Mhm. Yeah, we are not allowing to. We are not allowing to him to ping. Oh, it's going. It's coming again. See. got it. We don't want this person to go inside. Even we allowed him to telnet. All right. It was a little tricky, right, sir? Otherwise, this is wonderful. So we have one condition another. This one we already have done, right? R3 and R4 should be able to communicate to each other without firewalling. So it already has done this command, same security traffic, permit interface. All right. Requirement 4 we have ping should be blocked on the outside interface. Okay. Read it. This very tweaking. Ping should be blocked on the outside interface. Make sure the ASA can ping and get a response. I'm explaining you again. What it is saying? It is saying on this interface that is in outside, here ping should be blocked. Means if anyone is coming from outside and trying to ping on this interface, he's not talking about going inside or going DMZ or somewhere here, right? He's saying if anyone coming from anywhere but he is trying to ping this interface, that should not be allowed. But ASA can able to go outside and can ping anyone. You got the condition. Till now ASA can go anywhere by the way, but what is the condition? He should not be allowed, but this should not be impacted. If you are going here and putting some policy, then what it will and we can't put policy here for the two traffic. However, how can we achieve that? We just need to go on the ASA and we need to enable few services over there, isn't it? So if you are going here and permitting some service, then that particular thing will work. And it is saying, okay, by default R2 can ping Z00, but it is saying, okay, not allowed to R2 to ping Z00, however, allow ASA to ping R2. This is the condition. Then how can we do that? Let's go. So how to block first? Tell me. What? CLI means what? No, no. To enable services, we have different commands. For example, you want to enable related ICMP, go to ICMP. All right, making sense? Right now, okay. See, he's saying you be just like you are able to ping right now. It should be, but don't allow that person to ping you. No, no, sir. When you apply access list for through traffic, we apply access list. This, yeah, no, for through traffic, for traveling traffic, when any traffic is traversing, then ACL is going to control flow of them. But here traffic is not traversing, traffic is just coming to, it is not going through, it is not passing your firewall, it is just coming here. You got the condition now? He is saying, okay, anyone wants to ping my G00, not allow that. He is not saying if anyone is trying to come on our own, to not allow that. He is coming if any is, for example, any internet user want to ping your firewall. Just your case, you are telling people do not allow, okay, you can ping even there. But again, sir, I am saying ACL controls through traffic, passing traffic, not to traffic. You didn't get it? Yeah, why not? But that is not the case. Tell me what I need to put. Access list. 192.1.20.10 or network what 10, right? Okay. Let's see. Ping 192.1.20.10. It's working. ACL works only for the passing traffics. Even ACL will not be triggered there. You got it? So what? We have two type of traffics here. One is to the box, and second one is through the box. So through the box we can tweak using ACLs, but to the box we need to go here on the ASA and we need to enable services on that. So for example, for ICMP we need to go here and try to enable ICMP. Then go. It is saying for what? We are saying permit. What we are saying? Permit, isn't it? We are saying he should be able to do. ICMP permit. Yes. Go here and click on deny, isn't it? ICMP deny. And after that, what deny? Any. Okay. Where? Outside. That's it. ICMP deny any outside. Enter. Isn't it? Now he will not be able to ping and it should work. Let's go to R2 and now try. Yeah, it's not able to ping. But yeah, tell me, then I will come. My access list. No, that will not work in any case. I'm just removing this first. Deny. This it was the same. It is already applied that interface. Access group. No, no. This is only in case of if anything is passing through, right? And even in our Cisco routers, we apply just if anything passing through, isn't it? Even there is no such concept too there in the firewalls even. We can disable the port as well. Making sense? Okay, okay. Now R2 is not able to ping. See 192.1.20.10. Now it will be interesting. Let me ping to now R2. Good. Can I go? Yeah, there is interface. See here, sir. I am going and pinging to whom? To my outside. See, now it is also blocked. Condition was you should be able to ping that, but he should not be able to ping it. But now see, you know why? What is happening here? What is happening here? We blocked all the echo there. ICMP completely we blocked there. So what is happening here? My firewall is sending traffic to outside, right? Because that is not, there is no policy applied for outside traffic, outbound traffic. Then it is going. But at the time of returning, because that there is applied from anywhere is traffic is coming to, so deny that. And that is ICMP. ICMP means echo and echo reply both will come under that. Oh. So if you are being there more specific, though most probably it should work. Either we can go here on the here and we can say what ICMP, right? And for example permit. After that, any question mark any outside. Echo? No. Yeah. First, what it will check? ACL works. How policy is getting checked from up to down, right? Will it work? What do you say? Let's check. Ping 92.1.20. Then what next? Yeah, we have. Let's go here. This is that, right? ICMP permit. Host implies that the address mask is this. Okay. Any on outside. After that, nothing. I have written that down. Let me show you. So we have. Mhm. This was the requirement, right? Permit in ICMP, sir, see, ICMP permit. Now don't go for the outside first. So reply. No, not working. No, access list will not work, sir. No. We can do one thing. We can do one thing. There. What is that? Hmm. If we are blocking there, for example, let me check. ICMP permit outside, permit any. After any, I think we can put here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got it. We can do ICMP permit. Yeah. Okay. Any. Then we have two options here. Not only this. See here. We have ports also. I am saying echo reply, right? Isn't it? Echo reply outside. Now I think it should work. What do you say? Now echo reply I am allowing, right? Are you getting it? Means echo request will be blocked. But if that is echo reply, means if firewall initiated that, most probably it will be returning traffic, then that will be echo reply. We are allowing that. So it should work. What do you say? Not getting. So now we have two policies applied here. There. See, one ICMP deny any if that is echo and coming on outside, and one is ICMP permit any that is echo reply coming on outside. We are permitting it. Apart from there is implicit deny already running, isn't it? Second command, right? Yes, that's why. Definitely. Only let's check first it's working or not. After that, we are going to remove first one and second one will be doing only. I made a mistake. Not going. Deny it is getting merged here. Look, ICMP. What was the command? Deny. Yeah, we should have remembered that. No ICMP deny any, right? And what was that? Echo on outside, right? Ping 168. Oh, sorry, 192.1.20. echo reply. Now it should go ping, right? Because we removed. Why it's not working? Tell me. Okay, okay, sorry. It should be a permit, right? We run this command if you remember. Other one is all okay. That was no though. Why we need to remove? Let's go into the show run. This one we running right there. We also need to remove this. What do you say? These are three we are already running there. This we put there. No command is showing there. Don't worry. ICMP deny any outside ICMP. Okay, ICMP deny any outside. Okay, okay. First we put this. We made mistake. ICMP permit any outside. First deny. That's why it's not checking. Then permit. If it is denying already, then why will it permit? Correct. So, ICM no ICMP. Sorry, no ICMP deny outside. Right. Any outside. That's not taking, man. It took. No ICMP permit any outside. These are the command, I think, right? Sure. Gone, right? Yeah. It's not showing here. So it should now ping. It's working. R2 R2 will be able to ping or not? Yeah, he will be because we removed, right? He is getting from when? Ping 192.1.20.10. Yeah. Means now it is the refresh one. On AC, right? Yes, correct. ICMP, what is that? Permit any echo reply outside. Yes, now it will be going on and he will not be able to come. Why? Because only echo reply is there working. Yes, we achieved that only by one command. No, no, there we actually we run same command, same type of command so many times. This was making issue. Even by tweaking that, even we can do what we run already. For example, I'm just removing this command. I'm coming here and putting on no. So now it doesn't have any command, right? ICMP permit, no, sorry, deny any outside, right? Isn't it? And I'm going here ICMP permit any echo reply outside. It should be on up, right? Then it can work. Okay, okay, okay. One second. I was not using their echo, right? That was denying ICMP everything. But let's check if he is able to ping or not, right? R2. What do you say? He's not able to ping. Means it works. Let me tell you why. I'm removing all the commands now. How many commands we have run? Let's check here. Huh? Two commands should be here, sir. Two. Yeah. So what happened, people? As you will give this question to anyone, I will listen. Okay, deny means first I will run the deny command, isn't it? Yes. So if we are not running even this, also it will work, right? Isn't it? Yes, sir. So you got it right, no issue. And what is next? And let's ICMP permit any echo reply. Yeah, see, I have written also here. See, or no, this is correct. No, no, will work, sir. Let me go and just remove this first. Only then it will work. It will work. Let's check. Let's try then. Na? Is it asking for money? No, it's free. All right. Now there should not be any. No, no. Now we removed everything. Na? We don't have any. See, in the same sequence I will put. Let's see. No, no. There was issue. There in that command there was one issue. Let's see. Let's see na. I will not accept till the time you will not show, right? You know why? Let me explain you. Now read this command. What this command is saying. Under now this way you will understand. ICMP deny any if that is echo, right? Getting it? It is not mentioning anywhere echo reply. So what is happening there? See. Echo means echo request here. All right. So what is happening when our firewall is sending some traffic that is not echo, means that is not getting matched even with this particular policy. Yes. What was happening earlier, I was putting here like this. So it was blocking all ICMP. But when you will be like echo, it will not block. Means that it is not going to get hit. Very tricky. It's tricky here. Okay. Configure this for telnet access from the inside and DMZ3 interface. Okay. Now what is next? We want here so that these people can telnet off ASA. How we will do that? Again, because this wants to telnet ASA, so this is again will go here, and what we will do here? We will on telnet on this particular ASA, isn't it? It's again not the through traffic, it is again to the traffic. Till here, following sir here. So how we will do that? Go to ASA. No, no, not configure. So for that we need to first of all we need to set password, isn't it? And how we will do that? Password. This is the thing. Cisco @123 for example. Password is set because password is required, right? Take telnet. After that telnet, and telnet for whom? It is asking for the host. To whom we want to allow 192.168.4.4. All right. It is asking for the net mask. We are going to give 255 to 55.255 to 55 for example. And on what interface? DMZ 4. Yes, because you every interface has every single line, right? So here I allowed. Now R4 can do what? R4 can take telnet, isn't it? What do you say? It can take or not? Let's see. Telnet 92.168.4. Yeah, it got it. Cisco ASA. You got it, sir? Very simple. And for R3, what was the condition there? Okay, no, 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 no. It was for DMG3 and inside. We made a mistake. Woo. DMG3, right? And that will be 3.3. Now DMG3 got. And also it is saying for inside user for our in our case R1. Go to R1 and check if still he is able to take or not, because we have set almost all the things but not allowed the service. 10.11.11.10. Now go there on SA and do what? Telnet 10.11.11.1 255 255 255 255 on inside. Okay, let's check. You are getting the concepts. Okay, got it, sir. This task is concluded. And what next? Okay. One thing else I am adding here. Sir, let's see. This is the very, very good thing. Here is another correlation also. What is that? What is the security level set on our interfaces? Here we have 0, 50, 50, 100. So we have checked from here to telnet here, right? But not right from here. Let's check from here also. Let's go on ASA and also enable telnet here. That is TCP, not ICMP. We tweak the ICMP, right? So most probably TCP should work. Even that is by default not allowed. That's we need to allow that. Only ICMP was allowed, and which we already blocked. Let's allow their TCP, that is that is telnet. Go and put what? The same thing, similar will be outside here. Come here and put that IP, that outside IP 192.1.20.2. All right, making sense? Let's check and if we can take from R2. Telnet 192.1.20.10. It's not able to take. What could be the reason? Which one? SA? No, because this is true traffic, right? Even access list will not be checked if you are allowing it will be there only. It will not be it will not be triggered. No, no, for everyone I did the same, sir. See, for the inside I did the same. See, and right now I am able to take from inside. Let me show you. See the command first. Telnet 10.11.11.1. This is inside IP. 255 255 255 255 inside. Making sense? If I am going on my inside, which is R1, and I am taking already took the telnet, I am coming outside. See, I got the access. Why it's not giving? Here is a, again role of what? Role of security level. Means if you have security level lesser than all other interfaces, whatever interface will have smallest security level will not get telnet access because telnet is vulnerable, right? That's why. So if this is the case, so let's go and tweak the interfaces, what? Interfaces security level and then check if it is getting access or not. What do you say? So let's go and I'm going on ASA and making outside as a security level 60. Now it's not lesser, smallest one now. It was earlier 0. Now I'm changing it to 60. Means who is the smallest now? DMZ3 and DMZ4. Most probably DMZ3 should not have access then, right? What do you say? You got it or not? To show you the behavior of default. Okay, till now you're not able. Let me go and interface Z0 by 0, security level 60. Let's go on R2 again and now take telnet. See, it got the access. Why it got the access? On any interface, if you are setting security level, which is smallest amongst all the interfaces available on ASA, that interface you are not going to get telnet access. Making sense? If this is the case, earlier we applied from DMZ3, that was R3. See here, we took or not? It should be blocked now, right? What do you say? Why is it not getting? Because of the security level. In books you will get if on any interface you are setting security level 0, then you will not be able to take that access. No, they have 50-50. You are not going through, right? You are going to. You are taking telnet of your particular ASA. Go to ASA. Let me show you. Show Nameif. See, outside has 60, it has 50, it has 50. Even for example, I'm making this 55 or it is only 50. Even they both will not be able to take telnet. Why? Because both know who will be the smallest one will not get the access. That's it. All right. But in books, you will get, you will be saying, okay, if you have on any interface security level is 0, then you will not have access of telnet. No, the smallest one will not get the access. So here they too will not get the access. Let me go and make this, for example, 55 to DMZ3 55. What is the interface? Interface is G0 by 2. Interface G0 by 2 and security level I am putting here 55. Now who is the smallest? DMZ4. I got the access. Only one person cannot get the access. Who is that? Show name. That is 50. That is DMZ4. And on that, we did not allow that to take access. Is it clear till here, sir? Yeah, we can't access. We not actually we not configured there as well. But if you want to configure there on that interface as well, even he will not get the access. Why? Because it has the smallest security level set. If you compare from all the interfaces. Is it clear? Which I mentioned here as well. See, Telnet is not allowed to any interface with the lowest security level amongst all configured interfaces. Good? Making sense? So we can also put here what? For example, Telnet 192.1.20.0, 255.255.55.0 outside, right? So here you will check, be able to check because most probably you are going to verify, right? Till here following, sir? No, no question. Now let's go and do what? Let's go and to configure SSH and check what SSH is behaving, how SSH is behaving. So who has now lowest security? DMZ4. So I'm going now to do configuration for SSH. What is the requirement for doing the SSH? First username, Amit. Password is Cisco @123, and privilege level I am giving to Amit is 15. Username taking as Hamilton. Password is CCI @123. Privilege level is 15. And to enable SSH, we need to configure what? Domain name, right? Domain name I'm giving here networkbulls.com. Now I'm going to generate crypto key, generate RSA module 1024, enter. It is generating. And for SSH, we need to allow something else. What is that? AAA authentication. Because you need to allow some database where all the username and password will be saved. For authentication, we need to use AAA authentication. And sorry, what do you say? SSH local. See, if you want to do AAA based authentication and you are putting database as a local, means whatever thing you are creating locally, for example, username I created Amit Hamilton, it is going to check from there and it will give you pop up for authentication of those local users. Making sense? Okay, it is saying local. After that, what is the issue? SSH. Oh, sorry, console then local. Hmm. Will it go and anyone can take SSH? No. For SSH, we again have to go there and we'll have to enable that service. SSH, the same way. For whom, for example, we want to apply SSH, we want to give, for example, 192.168.4.0 to 55 to 55 to 55.0 means DMZ4 I want to give. Who has lowest security level set? Let's see if he is able to take access now or not. And what? And where he will be coming on DMZ4, right? Let's go and take access for what? For SSH. How to take SSH access, sir? SSH L Amit 192.168.4.10, right? It's asking for password. And what is the password? Yeah, he's allowed now. Even he has the lowest one. See, show Nameif. Why it is allowed? Because SSH is secured, right? Telnet is not secured. That's why it is not allowing by default. This is the default behavior of again our ASA, that if on any interface amongst all the interfaces, if it has lowest security level, there you will not be allowed any vulnerable. For instance, for now Telnet SSH is allowed on 50. See here, but Telnet was not allowed there. We checked that, isn't it? Is this clear, sir? So take SSH, we need to enable AAA authentication, means we need to enable AAA service as well. And what database you will allow to check there? That local, and LOCAL is case sensitive. If you are going and putting there local LOCAL in any format, it is not going to access. Local is a database there in the AAA, if you are allowing AAA service. All right, clear, sir? See here, inside, outside, in from anywhere even you can take. If you are able to take from that security level 50, then you will be able to take. Now we applied here firewall policy in this language, that is ACL. All right. Now we are going to see routing, how to do routing on ASA firewall. Default routing we do, static routing also will work in the same manner. Let's go and do three type of routing, that is OSPF, EIGRP and BGP. Before that, let me change the security level on ASA. Interface G0 by 0, security level is 0, right? And interface G0 by 2, security level is 50. Interface G0 by 3, security level is 50. Show Nameif. Correct. It's in the right format now, right? Let's go and do the OSPF. So what we will do on R1 means from inside we are going to do OSPF inside, and between inside and our FortiGate firewall we are going to apply OSPF. Means on this network, this going from R1 to ASA, we are going to run here OSPF. So on router you already know how to run, but here is little tricky. Routing is not tricky. Authentication is only tricky. And what will be trick there? No, we are also going to run authentication in that. We will run redistribution also in that. Same type what we have. Authentication we did not run there on FortiGate, right? We can run there as well, no issue. We run in the BGP, if you remember. For the BGP one we run. Yeah, run. You don't run. run. In your notes you will get, right? You tried doing that lab? No, not tried the routing one. On the demo version. Okay, so go to R1. Show IP interface brief. 10, we have two network and they are the part of 10.0.0.0. I am going here running OSPF router, OSPF 1 router. Sorry? Okay. I have shown, but I remember. Router ID. If it's not there, then let me check. Router ID 0.0.1. Network I want to advertise is 10.0.0.0. 0.255.255.255 area is 0. That's all. R1 I've run, right? See. Now let's go to SA. On R1 I run, right, for 10 network, because we have how many networks there? 10 network we have. 10 to 10.1.1.1 and 10.11.11.0, right? 10.11.11.1. So that they both will come on the 10.0.0.0. I run for the 10.0.0 there. Go to SA. So here we do not use wildcard mask on the Cisco ASA. Apart from that, we will use normal subnet mask. This is the difference first. First is that. So router OSPF 1, router ID. Sorry. Router ID 0.0.10. will be, but this is good to provide actually. In this way, we can at least track. Okay, this is dot 10. Okay, means this is ASA. This is R1 means this is dot 1. Okay, this is for the T-shoot purposes people do. Otherwise, it is going to do definitely. Network is we have 10 dot 11 dot 11 dot 0 and 255 255 255 dot. I'm doing in the reverse order, right? Let's go and R1. Let's check if it's coming with the adjacency. Yeah, adjacency is coming up. So what was the difference, sir? Here I used wildcard mask. Here I did not use wildcard. Even this is subnet mask. So one thing else, if you want to make a note, on ASA there is no wildcard mask thing. We have completely subnet mask. So this is not for ACLs because wildcard makes our work so easy. If you understand the power of wildcard mask, yes, that is very wonderful tool, wildcard mask. Even you can check bit by bit, and it does not require synchronous bit matching. Even you can on any bit anywhere, and you can make check of that. But in the subnet mask, it will run only in the contiguous manner. That is not non-contiguous wildcard mask. So it means this is proved that it does not have much wider capability of doing filtering, right? However, it can do what? It can do firewalling functionality and as well as for the VPN terminations. It is the wonderful device in the market right now. Even ASA for the VPN terminator. Go in the market, understand. So what next? Between R3 and R4 and here R3, R4 and ASA we are going to use EIGRP. And what we will use? Let's see. Okay, one thing else. We are going to use authentication also here. Let's go on R1 and do authentication. How we will do that? Tell me now. How to apply authentication? Interface E0 by 0, IP OSPF authentication, right? And what after that? Mode MD5 directly, not taking. What is that? IP OSPF authentication, then message digest, IP OSPF mode. No, I think MD5 should be. What is? Oh, it's gone down. Not gone down. It's saying okay, we don't have any valid key. Right now we don't have, right? So we can say authentication key, I think, right? Correct? IPSP authentication. Keychain does not work in this, sir. I think this is that IPSPF authentication key. After that, encryption type 0 or not set to encrypted 7 for proprietary line the OSPF password key. Maximum address. Okay, let's keep Cisco at the rate 123. Okay. Truncated to 8 characters. I'm making some mistake, I think. Let me check everything from here. Okay, okay. IPSPF authentication. Let me go ahead. Yeah, keychain. Keychain. No, not here keychain, sir. Message digest. All right. We are not using any keychain, right? Let's take keychain. Keychain name. Okay. For example, ABC. Mhm. Let me check. I have written here. Don't worry. Okay, IP OSPF message. I was doing this before. Message digest key. Yeah, and that is for example 1. This is the key, and after that we'll have to put MD5. Then we can put here key. That's it. So what was the command? Do I need to repeat it again? This is similar there on our ASA as well. Let's go and see. Go to ASA. See here now, sir. Go to interface, that is G0 by 1. All right. And no need to use IP here. Just go and put OSPF. OSPF, authentication, message digest, enter, OSPF, message digest key. After that, key ID. I think key ID will be there. Yes. And then put Cisco that 123. No, sorry. Key ID and MD5, then ID. This was the password there as well, right? It should come up. And show route SPF. Yeah, it's okay. All right. Show OSPF never. Yes, cool. Yeah, it's updating. That time should not come below what? Below 30. It can go up to 30. After that, it should increase. Yeah, means it is working. Isn't it, sir? We did it using authentication. Let's go on here, here, and here. Go to R4 and R3. On R3, show and show IP interface brief. We have two IPs. On T router EIGRP 111 network 192.168.3.0 network 10.3.3.0 0.0.255, right? Correct. Let's go to ASA. How we'll do on LSA? Here, same way, nothing is changed. For the routing configuration, nothing is same, but for the authentication, here is the twist. In the OSPF, we did what? We just went there and did just remove the IP and everything was same. But in the EIGRP, that is different. At the time of authentication only, that's apart from that is okay. Router EIGRP 111 network. We have two network. One we want to give for whom? One for DMZ3, one for DMZ3, DMZ4. Network 192.168.3.0 and second one is 4.0, isn't it? What do you say? Let's go to R4. What is that? Conf T router EIGRP 111 network 10.0.0.0.0.5 network 192.168.4.0, right? And show, yeah, it came up. Show IP route EIGRP. It got the this 192.3.3 and 192.6.3.0 both. Similar way, now R4 also should have. It was R3. To show IP route EIGRP. Yes, means they are working. On ASA also it will have what? Show route EIGRP. It is learning 10.3.3 and 10.4.4, means it is working. If I am going here and show route, I am putting just, it will show all, and I will have one static already that we configured in the initial time. We have O, D, D, that's it. Two are running till now, isn't it? Now go to here on this segment R2 and ASA. Go to R2. Still here following, sir? Making anything productive or not? Yeah? Nothing? Router BGP, for example, 200. All right. And then neighbor. Who is the neighbor? 192.1.20.10. And what is the remote AS, for example, in this case? Remote AS will be, for example, taking 1000. Making sense? And what network I want to propagate here in this? 199.110, 200, 110. These are the loopback. One loopback is also there, that is 10.2.2.2. I'm not propagating that. Why? Because I will show you why. Till here, okay, sir. Authentication is missed from there. Here, how we will do this here? Here is little bit tricky. Router BGP 1000. Till here, okay, I think, right? And one thing I have to give here, that is address family, then IPv. Yeah, we have to say this, okay, for which IPv4 or IPv6 I'm configuring this. No, here this is the prerequisite. Neighbor, who is the neighbor? Node 92.1.20.2 and remote AS for the neighbor is which one? This one? Finished? And what network we want to give here? One thing else, neighbor 192.1.20.2 activate. This is the two thing, one and this is one. This is the additional here. Let's check. Show route BGP. It's getting, yeah, it got that those IPs, right? Till here, okay, sir? So let's go and do authentication for R3, R4 and ASA. How we will do? Again, we will go. Oh, here is little bit tricky. Keychain. What do you say? Keychain, for example, that is ABC. Then key ID, for example, that is 1. Then after that key string, that is, for example, Cisco @123. 3 steps. You already know about this. Go to interface E0 by yeah 0 and what IP. What is this? Why? Where is it? Okay, okay. I was incorrect. Authentication. IP authentication. Okay. Then we have mode. And what is the mode here? After mode, there is a trick. Put here EIGRP 111. Then put here MD5. Making sense? People get confused here. IP authentication, then mode for EIGRP 111, and that is MD5. We need to understand it like this. And after that, what? IP authentication key chain for EIGRP 111. And what is that? And what is the name of key? ABC, I think. This is the keychain name, right? This is done here. Let's go there and check how that works. On the ASA, I don't know if I'm remembering. We don't need to create here keychain. We can directly apply that. This is the good thing. Interface, I did on R3, I think, right? Interface R3 is connected to gig 0 by 2. Interface gig 0 by 2. EIGRP authentication, sorry, EIGRP, sorry, authentication, my bad, authentication, authentication. See, sir, authentication mode, for example, I'm giving here authentication mode. That will be again for the EIGRP 111. And what will be that? MD5? Yes. Then authentication key C EIGRP 111. Now here is the trick. What is this? This is asking for authentication key string. What is the key string? Okay. That was, I think key string was Cisco at the rate 123, right? And after that, key ID you'll have to give. That was one there, if you remember. So in this way, you will give everything here. After that, you'll have to put here key ID. Now it should come up. Hmm. Do show IP route EIGRP. It got those. See, it's running perfectly fine. Is the 40, 15, yes. 30 and 15. Show route EIGRP. Let's go on another interface of the Cisco ASA. Interface gig 0 by 3. And how I will do authentication mode MD5, authentication mode for EIGRP 111, that is MD5. Authentication key. Yeah. This one done. EIGRP 111. Key string, that was Cisco at the rate 123. Key ID is 1. Let me go to R4. Conf t keychain ABC. Key ID 1. Key string was Cisco at the rate 123. Interface is 0 by 0. And what next? That IP authentication mode for EIGRP 111, that is MD5. IP authentication keychain for EIGRP 111, that is ABC. Show IP route EIGRP. It's done till here. Now you're not seeing here. Let's do authentication for BGP. How to do authentication for BGP? Have I done? I don't check. Let me check. See, it's so big. I did not do. If you need, then I will check and will come out. Okay. Actually, I'm not doing it. Static default route you already know how to do. Okay, now this is the time of doing what? Redistribution. How to do redistribution? So for redistribution, we are going to remove all what? All the default route which is heading towards my FortiGate. And after that, we will tweak and check, okay, how is it going to work? How this ASA firewall is going to take help of redistribution tool and sending them their default gateway or not. So let's do on R1, R3 and R4. I'm going there, not going on R2 because this is not in my control. Right now it is, but that is outside. No issue. So let me go to R2, not R2, sorry, R1 and show IP route. Do I have any? Yes, I have default gateway. I do not have anything which I learned from ASA. Why? Because it does not, it is not advertising any network. We just enabled on that interface, that network only. And that is directly connected, so it is not showing anything like this. Right. Show IP OSPF never it will show. Means we have connectivity, right? So we have also default route here set. So I'm going to remove that. No IP route 0.0.0, 0.0.0. I'm going to R3 and now I lost connectivity for anything outside, right? Because I don't have any default gateway now. That I'm going to bring by using OSPF. Conf T. Let me check it first. Show IP route. It has again no IP route. Let me copy from there now. R4. Done. So I lost the connectivity. If I want to go on different network, show IP route. Despite these networks, if I want to go on some network which is not in my routing table, it is not going to send anything outside, right? Despite that, traffic will be blocked. What do you say? Isn't it? So, now we are going to do everything using what? Using redistribution. Let me go to my SA firewall. Where is that? SA I closed? No. How to do the redistribution? Let's start from EIGRP first. Conf router EIGRP 111 redistribute. Redistribute to whom? For example, I am doing static. Static. I have a static route here. That is 000 and heading towards internet, towards outside, right? I will go, but will it take if I will put enter? Yeah, which matrix? Seed matrix, isn't it? So for example, I am putting 10, 10, 10 for all the k values. Will I be able to see on my both R3 and R4 that default gateway or not? Let's see that. I'm going my R3 and show IP route. Oh, I got it. See, that one I'm getting, isn't it? That is good. Go to R4 and check the same. Show IP route. It also is getting. And that is what? That is DEX, external route. All right. And star means default. And what next? Let me have all this 199, 200, 10, 11. All right. All the networks here. So how we will do that? Okay. What is the SA? Okay. Redistribute BGP 1000, right? Metric 10 redistribute OSPF 1 metric and now most probably they all will have all complete routes. Show IP route 199 200 1011. Where is 1011 10 and 11 and what? Yeah, it got right. This is coming from BGP, right? This is coming from OSPF, and this it got from for the default gateway. It is 1011. It is again getting from OSPF. Means it has right. R4 also should have. Show IP route EIGRP. It got so many routes. That's good. It's working fine. I think redistribution worked in this case. Let's go where? Let's go on ASA and do redistribution between this. I'm not going to do any redistribution between this because this is BGP. Why will I give my internal network to this particular route? So let's go on now ASA and router OSPF 1 redistribute static subnets. I need to put subnets here, right? Otherwise it is not going to send subnets. It will only send classful redistribution. Let me show you what it is saying. It is saying only classful networks will be redistributed. So I need to put here subnets. Then it will send redistribute classless. Redistribute EIGRP 111 subnets. Redistribute BGP 1000 subnets. Most probably mine R1 should have all the routes. What do you say? So IP route 199 200 3 4. That's good. 1044 1033 10.2 is not here because that is not propagated from anywhere, and default gateway is also not here. So in this case OSPF will not work like this. You will have to say here default information originate, then it will send. See, this is the good feature of OSPF even, right? What do you say? Can I go to 10.2.2.2 from here? What do you say? All the ping is allowed, right, to come from inside to outside, so it should go. It's going. Even this is not where anywhere in my routing table, that's why I did not do. Still here following, sir? Yeah, that was for the day.